and welcome back to my channel. For those of you new here, my name is Orla. I am mum to 3 children, and tonight I have a nighttime routine for you. Well, it's not really a nighttime routine as such, because most of them involve people cleaning and stuff. This is literally, it is 11:25. I'm going to bed, and this is me getting organised for tomorrow morning, which will be a Monday morning, because I really don't do mornings very well. I get up, I function, I do what I need to do, but the less hassle I have in the morning, the better. And I'm more of a night person, and I function better at night. So you'll have to forgive me. I am in my dressing gown because, as I said, it's 11:25. Hayley is still up. She's just finishing off something just to do for school tomorrow. Kerry's upstairs getting ready for bed. I can hear her pottering around. I think Carl's gone to bed. He was watching a movie. And I'm about to head up the stairs to bed. But this is what I do just to make my mornings smoother. So tomorrow morning, so I have to look at the calendar, there is only myself and Hayley up in the morning. Carl's not back in school till 12th of April, and Kerry's off work tomorrow. So it's only myself and Hayley up in the morning. So one of the things I like to do, because I get up about a half an hour ahead of Hayley in the morning. Now Hayley and me get on fine in the morning because she's not a talker in the morning, I'm not a talker in the morning. Kerry, on the other hand, when she gets up, she likes to talk. So I do get up extra early just so I can spend that extra bit waking up, so I'm not too grumpy in the morning when she wants to talk. So with Hayley getting up, it's not as bad. As I said, she's not a talker in the morning. She comes down, she drinks her tea, I drink my coffee. We might pass pleasantries, but other than that, we don't really, there's not much conversation in my house in the mornings. So what I do is, I'll just show you here. So what I do in the mornings, sorry, shaky camera, is I leave however many is getting up in the morning. So I know there's myself and Hayley. This is Hayley's cup, my cup. And my mother actually sent me up these, which are Americano blend. But it is I can pull it out. Here, Hayley, pull that out of the bag for me, will you? Just pull the bag. Yeah, good girl. So it is a coffee bag. So we just leave them there, and I'll put Hayley's tea bag in her cup. So when we come down in the morning, we just work away with make our tea and coffee. But this is the most important thing I do before bed. I fill the water, get the stuff ready for tea and coffee in the morning. That ensures a pleasant morning. So I'm just going to fill this up. Okay, so I filled the water right up to the top. So that ensures no drama in the morning. So Hayley's cup is done, my cup is done. So then over here, this is Hayley's lunchbox. So she's come out and she said she's going to put melon and yogurt in there in the morning. She's going to take them out of the fridge, they're all ready to go. That's her water. And then I put out my overnight oats. So I'm going to have a banana. I like them when they start going brown, because I like the sweetness of them. And then in here I have my overnight oats with some granola, and I put the milk in. I just leave it sitting there. So then I leave out magnesium, and I leave out our multivitamin. So Hayley takes one of them in the morning, one each, and I take one each. So they're out and ready there in the morning. So then, just before I go, I like to put on a wash. And during the day, people come down, throw the stuff, so we just put on a wash. So then it is ready to go in the morning. When I get up, I can throw it into the tumble dryer, out on the line, or onto the radiators, depending on the day. So that's it now, washing on, ready to be dealt with in the morning. Now, the last thing I do then, my vape. Don't want to have to start looking for that in the morning. I literally put it over at my seat and I am ready to go to bed. All I do is turn off the lights and up the stairs we go. So guys, apologies, it is the next day because I was just editing up the footage for my routine, and it took me about 4 hours to record last night because when I came upstairs to go to bed, Kerry came over and decided she'd have a chat with me, and then Carl came in and was telling me about some game that he was playing or doing or something. So getting back to my night routine from last night, but it's the same every night. I'm a creature of habit. So the first thing I do when I come up obviously is wash my teeth, and then I wash my face. So what I use to wash my face is I use these, which are the Olay facial wipes. Now I did go through a phase where these were actually quite hard to get, but I adore these. I have a couple of travel packs that I keep in my travel bag, and I also have a big box of them. I think I got them in Tesco's, but they're a 5-in-1 cleansing power, removes makeup, cleanses, exfoliates, improves skin's look and preserves moisture. And they're actually dry. I'll show you one here. They're actually dry, so they're actually very good if you're traveling. That's why I have the travel packs, but they're just a dry cloth, and then you can see you activate it then with warm water and it comes up all lovely and bubbly, and then you can feel there's a texture on the cloth, so that's how it exfoliates, but it's a very gentle one. And they're actually handy to have when you're traveling, and because they're dry, you can take them through with your hand luggage, or you can throw them into your bag in the car if you're going on a road trip. And they're just, you know, you're not, you know the way sometimes when you take wipes and it gets squashed, the liquid can leak out of them, where at least with these, because they're dry, they won't obviously activate till you put water on them. So that's what I use to wash my face. Then 3 times a week I use an exfoliant on my face then, and I use the Nip and Fab exfoliant, and it's glycolic fix liquid glow extreme. Now I haven't got my glasses, so you'll have to bear with me while I try and read this writing. I mean, it's tiny. If you can see the writing on that, it is absolutely tiny. So that's the bottle there. And literally you just put that on a cotton pad and just very gently just swipe it across your face. So it's nice. I got them in Boots, and I'm actually waiting for their night cream. I've run out of their night cream. So I use that 3 times a week. It recommends 3 times again. After cleansing, gently swipe over entire face and neck with a cotton pad. Patch test prior to use. It doesn't say, but I did read that you only use it 3 to 4 times. I can't. So yeah, so I use that, and then on the days where I don't use that, sometimes I treat myself. This would be my go-to favourite, and this is a mask I would put on. I like to do this at night, so I come up, wash my face, put this on, sit in bed for a while and let it do what it has to do. So it's an Olay, and it's a Glow Boost white charcoal clay stick. I like the fact that it's a stick, so it's solid. Every time I go to, so you see you get quite, let me wheel this lid up, hope it doesn't fall off. So I think this is about €10 in Boots. Should I get it in Boots? I might know. Oh, right, okay. There, it's near the top now. So you can see you get quite a lot. But I think Olay products anyway are good. I have their eye cream and I have their BB cream that I use for daytime. So this is what I use at night, and it's just, as I said, it's just nice. I sit in bed, I actually write in my journal while this is on, and yeah, so that is what I do. And the other thing that, now, for anybody who knows me, I am oh no, I'll show you my moisturizer first before we get into the lips. But this is the moisturizer I'm using currently at the moment. I think it's a, is it an Aldi? Yeah, no, it's an Aldi. And it is the Lavender Midnight Powder Cream. Power Cream, not powder. Power Cream. So that's it there. I actually quite like that one. I think it's very calming on the skin. It feels lovely and cool. So that's sort of, at the moment, is my default till I get my Nip and Fab one. But it's about €50, I think, the Nip and Fab moisturizer. So I'm going to order that soon and wait for that to come in. So one of the things that I am not obsessed with, one of the things that sort of, I suppose I would be obsessed with it, is my lips. I hate the sensation of dry lips. And my father was the same. He always had a chapstick. So he used to say to me going to bed at night, he used to always say it was the central heating to dry your lips. And we had a friend, a person who actually lived where we lived, and their lips were always dry, and when they talk they'd bleed, they'd crack. And it used to just freak me out altogether. So I came obsessed with, I always have chapstick. I always have, like, this is one I have here. This isn't part of my night routine, but I'll just show you this. This is a Vaseline product, and it's Vaseline at one end. The only thing I don't like is you don't get much Vaseline, so it's only a small. But then on the other side you have a colour that goes over it, and you get a lot of this but not much Vaseline. So I do always have this and a chapstick, but this would be one I would, you're not going to focus for me. Anyway, it's like a coral. Does it even say the colour on it? No, it doesn't say the colour on it. But it's Prime and Shine by Vaseline. Yeah, Prime and Shine, Vaseline Prime and Shine. That's quite dear. I think it's about €6 or €7. And I just thought that was quite dear for the amount of product you get. But yeah, I would always have, I am obsessed with keeping my lips moisturised. I have chapsticks, even for Christmas. The kids buy me chapsticks because I'm forever using a chapstick. But what I put on my lips at night going to bed is this. It's a sleep mask for lips. Oh, come on. Focus. There we go. So that's in berry. Now you do get a little applicator and all with it. I don't use the applicator, but that's what it's like. So it's just a dip pot, so you can use your finger and you just put it on, but it actually sits quite thick on your lips. And I put that on every night. I go through this about once a month. I get about a month out of that pot, which is in the pot, 20 grams. Yeah, so I get about a month. I've actually ordered more in mint flavour. Mint scent. This is the berry. I think they're the ones I ordered mint for next time. But yeah, that's a lip sleeping mask, and it does go on quite thick, and you can feel it even the next morning. It would still be on your lips, and I really like that. So that's what I do before I get into bed. I keep my journal beside my bed, So I do a little bit of, if there's anything to write in, sometimes I don't be in the mood and I won't, but I'll do it the first thing in the morning. But I have my touchpad beside, oh, will I show you? I'm actually reading this at the moment. So this is, I probably read for about a half an hour in bed in the morning, at night. So it's The Greatest Secret. It's like a follow-up to The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. I'm reading that at the moment. And then at night I also listen to an audiobook, just in the background. I also listen to, I'll tell you what I do listen to, and I play it every night, and the kids call it The Man. Don't forget to put on The Man. Now what The Man is, it's deep sleep. Oh, here it is. It's in my Audible. And this is what I put on to go to sleep every night. And I don't know if I've just trained my brain at this stage that when it hears this man speaking, it's it automatically knows we're going to sleep, because I only put him on and I'm asleep. See, pull it up here. Okay, so that's what it is. It's, I don't know if you can see that, Glenn Harold, Deep Sleep Every Night, and it's on Audible. He does ones with self-esteem, and there's a few of them with but I listen to that every night without fail. And my kids laugh because if I go down to my mum's, Kerry normally shares the room with me, and I just put him on, she just like, that man on again. I don't know if his voice is boring, I don't know if it's what he's saying, I don't know, but I've listened to him. I remember when I moved to Spain, I used to listen to him, and that was back in 2009. So I've been listening to him for a very, very long time. So my brain hears him and just goes, oh, sleep, okay, night. So yeah, so that is my routine at night. So I come up, do my face, do this. It only takes me about 3-4 minutes to do. It sounds a lot when you're going through it step by step. Sometimes if I'm feeling where I'm just maybe need a little bit of something extra, I do use the Sanctuary sleep mist. I'll spray it. I actually don't spray it on my pillow. I spray it on the pillow beside me, because I find it very strong if I spray it onto my own pillow, but at least on the pillow beside me. It is a nice smell. Can't even, do you know what? I'm going to say I can't. Yeah, it's lavender, obviously. I mean, what else do they use for night sleep sprays? Lavender and calamine, they're the two defaults for sleep. Wouldn't be a great lover of lavender, but that's not too strong, and as I said, I spray it on the pillow beside me. So that's it, that's what I do. That is my nighttime routine. As I said, I'm very simple. I don't do anything flash or weird or wonderful. I just put out my stuff for the morning, come up, do my face and go to sleep, and I sleep like a baby. I try to aim to be in bed between sort of 11, half 11, and normally because I'm up at 7 anyway the next morning, if it's later than half 11 going to bed, I'm wrecked the next day. And I hate that feeling of tiredness the next day, because you seem to lose the whole morning trying to get over just being tired. And if I go to bed sort of before 11, I'd be up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that gives you a quick little insight into what I do before I go to bed. If these are the type of things, if you want to see routines, because I was laughing with Kerry, I said to her, I don't have a routine. And she said, Mum, you are the most routined person I know. She says, you're so funny because you don't think it's routine, because you just do, that's what you do. But she said, yeah, you have routines. So I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, so if it's this type of video that you'd like to see, if you'd like to see my after school routine when the kids come in from, well, when because Haley's the only one at school at the moment, but when the kids come in from school, if you want to see that routine, getting ready for dinner, all that, if you want to see that, let me know. If there's anything you want to see, morning routine, which is after I drop Hayley to school, because as you know I don't do mornings very well. So my morning routine starts after I come back from the school, really. That's when I start being a productive morning. So yeah, right, I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.